just starts sliding on all of their blood, and this dude right here, random background character 5363, go ahead add his dumb ass to the list of niggas who tried to try her. Cause gang, she proceeds to play limbo with this sword, does a flip and cuts off both his ankles. No, y'all wasn't expecting this being the second video of the year. But nigga, when I saw what happened in episode 4 of JJK season 3, gangsta, I had to derail my whole process on the Teen Titans video to make this bitch. Cause this girl Maki belt to ass Zenin was on some shit this episode. And the only backstory stuff that y'all need in this situation that these people bad. Her justified in every action that she's gonna commit today. We see Maki walking back to the Zenin compound. Well, if it isn't my favorite burn victim, see, I would ask which one I'm talking to, but by the scars I can tell.
Fuck you and the ground that you stand on.
She goes down into this vault to go get some cursed tools. And Muddy, her OG was tweaking. Talking about some just once made me happy I gave birth to you. So she opens the vault door and she sees her pops standing over the damn near lifeless body of her sister. Maki already knew what type of time it was. She hit him with that Itachi mindset. And they both get to tweaking. But hey, my girl Maki ain't no bitch though. He proceeds to drag both of his daughter's body into this one area where they keep a whole bunch of cursed spirits. And again, just off this one instance, I would not be mad if you put this black-eyed bitch on the worst dads in fiction list. And my being the W little sister that she is, she mustered up all of the last energy that she had left and gave her sister the greatest pep talk of her life.
Girlie, I want you to go out there and burn this shit down. And I put it on my grave. The first nigga you see, I want you to smoke his ass.
And that's exactly what she did. She wiped out a whole bunch of cursed spirits, and that shit had her pops thinking she was Toji. And using her new juiced up heavenly restriction, nigga, she took his top off like he was a convertible. And that shit had everybody on notice. Cause gang, these niggas with the Connie special put up, and just off their design, you can already tell how this fight finna go. A Gudon just starts charging at Maki, and she proceeds to turn into a human blade and chops up 4 niggas. And she walks over to more of them, and she does these ballerina ass moves. And Ball folks thought he was bigger than the program. She proceeds to flash stab his ass and kills both his homies. And she was beating these niggas so bad, they had to give her all other colors except red. And during this shit, they was playing a song that sounded a lot like that one song from SpongeBob. So know what? I'm gonna play that bitch. He kicked the nigga so hard he coughed up a pint of his own blood. Then proceeded to take both these niggas tops off, no gunner. Then she proceeds to weed this nigga strike, giving him meanest side eye, breaks his sword, then splits him down the middle. Nigga, did she put a rocket on her sword? She doesn't even see people when she's fighting them. She just sees free XP. She just starts sliding on all of their blood. And this dude right here, random background character 5363, go ahead add his dumb ass to the list of niggas who tried to try her. Cause gang, she proceeds to play limbo with this sword, does a flip and cuts off both his ankles. And gang, what she does to this next nigga, the animators did not need to add this shit. Cause gang, she slides over there on the blood, lines up a 1-inch punch, and X's his ass. And after that shit, gang, she just stops playing around with these niggas. And she just starts walking up to the remaining niggas, and dumbass number 3790 tries to play hero, which led to him getting both his arms chopped off and his homie getting stabbed by a sword. And she ends off this belt to ass masterclass with some spinjutsu ass moves, chopping up all these niggas. And the screen goes back to its normal color, and we just see how much blood is in the room. The hay end up pulling up, or what I like to call the biggest letdown since the Shadow Beast. Maki flash steps the leader of the niggas who she just killed. He tries to lunge at her, but she proceeds to dice up his sword and pulls out his trachea. A piece of his sword comes back and stabs him in the back of the head. But tries to come in and kick her, but she proceeds to grab out his eyeballs. But she ends up getting caught in Ponytail Folks' technique, which was supposed to stop her from moving. Keyword, supposed to. She started to flex and bust out of the technique while this knockoff Uvo game was just ore farming. But hey, I can't even be mad at it. This nigga did indeed hit her with that shit. Folks channeled his inner Deku and threw out a million punches, and hey, if it was somebody else except for Maki, this would have killed them. But hey, he's going against Maki. And she really walked out of the smoke holding this nigga head. And folks right here, he died thinking that they won. Nadia pulls up and they immediately get the box. Folks freezes her, then gives her the meanest gut check of her life. And then he just starts moving at 24 frames per second, and he probably sends out a million punches, which did nothing to her. This nigga throws her into a mountain, then starts moving like the Flash and sends out another barrage of punches. And Maki does a thunderclap to stop herself from moving. This nigga starts moving like he Wally West when he did the infinite mass punch. She stands there, cocks her arm back, and clocks him. And while time will slow down, she starts having a conversation with him. She explains that now with her new body, she can finally see how his technique works. And after sharing that information, she proceeds to vex him. We gonna have to run that joint back. One more time for the niggas in the back. Yeah, for the bro niggas who ain't see that shit. One more time, cause now he's a hoe. This nigga got hit so hard it replayed 3 different times. And on top of that, she broke his skull. And after that, this man Nayo was cooked. Half his face was was mush, which means that's another kill added to Maki's very long kill count, which means there's only one more person she has to kill, and that one person being her hating, trifling ass mama. She walks around the house trying to find her mom, and she finds her in this back room, and before she makes her meet the woo, she asks her one question.
Why did you tell me to come home?
My Dukes ain't respond, so she knew immediately the reason why, and with no hesitation, she cuts down her OG. Oh ass bitch broke my fucking face. Bitch forgot the #1 rule. Always kill confirm. Her mom finally did something good other than give birth to her kids and make sure this misogynist was dead. And that concludes the Zenin massacre. But before I get my black ass out of here, I do want to say something. No, this video is shorter than usual. That's because, nigga, I made this shit on a whim. Alright, I'm in the middle of making the Teen Titans video, and that is probably going to be out, like, later, I don't know, man, I don't know. This shit's taking me way longer than I expected, but I still did manage to get y'all that video I promised, alright? We coming way different 2026. I'm talking way more consistent, alright? Go ahead and follow my TikTok and Instagram, both link in the description. Like and subscribe, and let me know what y'all want to see next in the comments. But hey, let me stop yapping and go finish my other work, alright? So without further ado, game, set, match.